How you guys doing?
Welcome to Iowa.
Thank you.
First question, kind of a serious topic, if you don't mind. It's affected all of us. Kristen Stewart, Robert Pattinson have broken up. Your thoughts?
Oh my gosh.
Oh my god.
Devastated.
You know what? I couldn't sleep last night, and it was tough.
I just can't watch the Twilight movies the same way.
It was
a perfect couple.
Is there hope for true love for anybody? I guess.
Nope.
You know what?
Yes.
No, we're done.
That's all
There was
right.
true love after Tom Cruise, but apparently that didn't work out so well.
I mean, there might be hope for true love between her and the director.
Oh.
You never know.
Gossip.
Or I don't know. I mean, have we found out who left who?
I think.
It was Kristen Stewart. I mean,
Yeah, I think
she
he-
kind of messed it up, didn't she?
Yeah, kind of. But making out the director.
What is this, The View? What are we doing?
I know, right? I mean, I would say dump her, probably. Am I right?
Yeah.
I mean, Robert can do better than her
Seems
anyway.
fair.
Yeah.
Like, does that girl ever smile, by the way, either?
Yeah,
Like,
she's
that girl
kinda dumb, huh?
always has like the who farted look on her face, you know what I'm saying? Like, exactly. That's it right there. Exactly. Anyway, the last time I saw you guys was in December at a Minneapolis show. Have you guys had a day off since then? 'Cause I feel like you guys are doing everything at once.
Well, no.
Yes, we have. We've had
at least 2 or 3 days off since
Just
then.
2 or 3
Oh, yeah.
between traveling.
We had a day off yesterday for Carlos's birthday. Kind of
did.
Happy birthday, Carly.
Happy birthday, Carlos.
We had fun. We got to drive around New York for like 2 hours because it was raining and there were no way to actually get to the airport because all the streets were flooded. So we drove around and then we got on 2 flights and then we finally made it here
We
by
went and
7
ate some
o'clock.
pizza at Thongs.
What would you rather do on your birthday, though, besides
I mean, you
drive
know
around
what?
New York?
It was a fantastic birthday, I must say.
Well, how old are you though?
23.
Okay, so that's not like nothing major happens when you're 23.
Yeah,
Like,
it's kind of like
Yeah, it's not. That's kind of a weird age. I mean, if he was 25, he might be able to rent a car.
Yeah, but then even so, it's like I can rent a car. Great.
there's nothing cool.
After
in
21,
Iowa.
is there really much to look forward to?
Dude, you can
Okay,
get
30.
a s'more on the stick at the fair. How about that?
Really?
A s'more on the
Alright.
stick.
Oh,
Yes.
dude, yeah.
I had that yesterday.
How was it?
It was a s'more on a stick.
I heard there's also this thing called deep fried butter.
Yeah, and here's the thing. I tried that, and like, I didn't think it through. Like, butter deep fry would be melted butter. So like, you take a bite of it and the butter poured out, and I was like, well, there's $4 gone. So.
Yeah, no.
Wait, it actually stays inside of it too.
Well, it's like wrapped in like pancake batter,
Batter,
and then it was rather disappointing.
Nice.
Seems like artery clogging
Does anybody
Yeah,
like
but
butter that much?
it's to stay fair though, so you can eat whatever you want. Right?
Yep.
Doesn't,
for
doesn't
the 3
count.
days, right?
I agree.
How long is the fair anyway?
10 days,
10
depends on the
days.
sun. 11 days.
They said that they get 100,000 people a day, and I bet you probably 20,000 people eat the butter on a stick.
Oh, I wouldn't doubt that. And
That's
I bet you like
crazy.
50,000 will be at your show tonight at the Right? The album is called Elevate. It's been out for almost a year now, so I guess the obvious question: are you guys working on the follow-up to that?
But of course.
Yes, yes.
We are, in
Any
fact.
idea when
We have been cutting a little bit on the road. The schedule's pretty intense, so as soon as we get off, we're going to keep working on it more intensely back in LA, and hopefully with the new season, early next year, we'll have a new album.
Any idea when we have a single out for that album?
I don't know. Can't tell you anything right now.
Well, we're having a good time so far with Windows Down. You guys like that
You
single?
guys like that song?
By the way, the video for that song, I was like, God,
Yeah.
why don't
Well,
I DJ?
That was
Yeah.
actually, it's funny because when you asked if we had days off, we had 4 days off, and so we all went to Hawaii together, and we had a great time. And then we came back, and it was like, okay, we need a music video for this song, and Carlos was like, hey, let's just go back to Hawaii and film it. And we were all like, yeah, right, bro.
I called the label. I called the label and I was like, "So here's my pitch," and they were like, "Never call
Silly
us."
kid.
Not gonna
Silly
happen.
kid.
And then we actually just kept pushing it, and literally, what was it, like 2 days before, they were like, "Okay, you're going to Maui." We were like, "Yes!"
You're like, just make sure you get something done.
So what does that teach you? If your parents say no, keep asking. Yeah.
Just
I mean,
That's awesome.
And then like picking out the extras too, like that had to be like a dream come true.
No, you know what?
It's a tough
James
job.
handled that job.
Yeah.
You know, I had to interview these ladies, and you know.
How'd that go?
Yeah, my job is difficult some days.
Yeah, I imagine so.
some days.
You're a
it's
trooper
tough.
for getting through it though.
Yeah.
I try. You know, I did it for all of you, if you will.
And you guys enjoyed the video, right?
Yes.
Got a
And
first.
you know it's really good when someone goes, wow! Yeah.
Got a question. Is Hallie here? Haley from Pleasantville has a question. I'll read it for her. Please read
There's an actual.
Where art thou?
Wait, it's called Pleasantville?
Pleasantville, yes.
That sounds nice.
Wow.
First question: what color are your eyes?
Green, hazel. I'm not guessing.
well,
you know, hazel.
Yeah, green.
Mine's like dark brown.
Mine is also
Dark, 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 dark.
I was
It's not just brown, it's dark, dark brown.
I was wondering that too, Haley. Thanks for asking that for me.
Yes.
I gotta imagine, like, how many wedding proposals you guys get on average a month?
Daily.
We've been married quite a few times on this tour.
I'm starting to feel
Yeah.
like I'm a bad husband, that's for sure.
So many wives. And
Yeah.
Has it been like a creative proposal, or is this like, oh my God, marry me?
No, I mean Utah definitely had the most.
Of course, Utah. Surprise.
It's more acceptable over there.
Yeah, exactly.
It's terrible.
I had a shocking one when she came up. She's like, "Put this on my finger." I'm like, "Okay." Then I'm like, "Wait, how about the other finger?"
Yeah. Right. The best is like we get proposed to all the time with ring pops.
Well, that's not bad.
Yeah, I mean,
I mean, they're tasty, but come on, aren't we worth a little more than that?
Yeah. At least like like
A
one of those
quarter
quarter
machine.
machines.
Yeah.
Exactly.
So-
I definitely had a girl give me a ring pop, and she
Whatever.
and she like licked it, and then she was like, "Will you marry me?" And I was like, "What do you want me to do? Lick the ring pop now
Well,
too?"
absolutely.
She's like, yes. You're like, oh, okay.
Okay, you got it.
Do you guys want to hear a song by chance from Big Time Rush and Line? Can we hear a song, fellas?
Maybe.
As long as you guys sing along with us.
Hey, y'all know our amazing guitarist and also Kendall's best friend, Dustin, aka
Dustin.
D-Belt.
D-Belt.
Let's show some love.
In the hizzy.
Yeah, yeah.
All right, you guys know the song "Music Sounds Better with You."
Yes.
Yes.
Wow. Come on, girl.
Yeah.
All right, if you know the words, sing along. 1.
Better with you. Better with you. Yeah. I try to write this down. The words just don't come out. It's hard to say how you feel. You feel. Been down the longest road. Come on, sing along with us, guys. I know I lost control of the wheel. Cause know that things get so bad. You've got my back. Make me wanna sing. And girl, I'm singing but you know sweeter sound than what I found. No perfect love could be more perfect than love. Ooh, baby, it feels like the music sounds better with you, baby. It feels right, everything's better with you. I used to think that love was something fools made up. Cause all I knew was heartbreak. Oh, I couldn't help myself, let this all go through it. There's only so much a heart can take. Oh, things get so bad. You've got my back, make me want to sing. And girl, I'm singing,
Well, sing it.
you know sweeter sound than what I found. No perfect love could be more perfect than love. Ooh, baby, it feels like the music sounds better with you, baby. It feels right, everything's better with you. She's my music and hands up when the music plays. She's my dancer. When I'm around her, everything's faster. Music sounds better with you. I'm head over heels, can't explain it. She's so surreal. When I'm around you, baby, you make me feel like everything's better with you, baby. It feels like the music sounds better with you, baby. It feels right, everything's better with you. Thank you guys.
Now, I've heard in your recent shows you guys use trampolines. Has there been any like accidents with trampolines?
A few,
It's
yeah.
pretty dangerous, seriously.
Yeah, the second show, I was really on doing this backflip during City is Ours, and I did it the first show. I did it all in rehearsal. I did it the second show, and I went too far over, and my foot went through the spring, and literally just like all the way down on like the third song. So I'm like sitting there like with this bleeding.
We
leg
didn't know, and it turns out like he's a trooper for staying in it because he got hit right in the shin too. So he had,
Oh,
the
man.
whole rest of the show we're dancing and jumping and running around and stuff, and so.
Well, during no,
Dragging his leg.
no idea. We're literally just sitting there on stools, and I wanted to touch it so bad and see if it was like broken, but I was like, no. I was like, just keep singing, you got this.
Just keep singing, the show must go on.
I almost ate it pretty bad this last show because at the very end we jump off from trampoline
Oh,
to
yeah.
ground. I went just a little too high.
A little high there, man.
I went down and I was just like, oh, okay.
I have a bad habit. Of like every show I try to jump higher at the end.
Yeah.
Only problem is that you eventually have to land, and
True,
so
true.
my knees are just like
Yeah,
not having
bring
enough.
up
Like literally,
Mine gave out one night, remember?
He just went straight
I
on the
went
bus.
straight to the floor and just landed on my butt. And Kendall came over and picked me up, and I was like, well,
He was walking like
it's
this.
a live show for you guys.
The best is when people find pictures of you. Like one time we were doing a Time of Our Life, and we went from we stopped and then we're going the other way in the choreography. And for some reason the stage was like ice, and I just went and just like went straight down, not even jumping, just walking.
Oh wow.
And people were like, someone got a picture of it, so they pictured me on Twitter like,
We are still learning to walk, my friends.
we're still learning to walk, guys.
I've seen you guys live a couple times, and it's so loud. I can't hear anything in the crowd. Has there been times on stage you're like, I don't know where I am in the song, but hopefully we're close to where we should be?
Oh yeah, we wear what's called in-ear monitors, so hopefully you can hear yourself. But sometimes it's so loud you can crank that pack as loud as it gets, and it doesn't make a difference.
My
You go
thing
all
is,
fine.
it
Mine
doesn't
broke
matter.
the other day, so I didn't take them out, and that was like the first time that I heard.
It's
like,
terrifying.
What a song sounds like without in ears.
scary.
Yeah,
It's so much fun, but the thing is that like our fans are so wild every show that we've started to get used to it, and they're just getting louder and louder every time. It's really awesome.
So the cheap out is just be like, sing along, and then you just stop singing.
Sing along!
Hold the mic up the entire song.
You guys got it.
You guys got it, right? All right, cool.
All right.
Question off of Twitter from Gabby. She wants to know, if you had to play one venue every night for the rest of your life, what venue would it be?
Whoa.
Besides the Iowa State Fair.
Yeah.
obviously.
Besides that,
Yeah.
Well, we played Jones Beach last week in New York, and we're actually gonna go back tomorrow. And it's really cool. It's like right on the water, so it's outdoors. The breeze is coming through. It's really, I mean, it kind of smells backstage.
Backstage is so gross. I'm not gonna lie, but it is an awesome
Yeah,
venue.
it's a cool
You
venue.
could
It's
go with
special.
Bethel, because that was where Woodstock was, right?
that would be cool.
So
you
that
know
was
what?
a
If we
cool
could
place.
actually play where the actual Woodstock stage
yeah.
was for the rest of our lives,
Except like
that
no
would be it.
fires or anything like that, just keep it.
Right.
It was really cool actually. It was we got to go like walk through it after our show, so it was like pitch black and we were like the stars.
Did the
and
place that
everything.
Jimi Hendrix did.
We had Woodstock 2012
A little
there.
scratch on the forehead,
Yeah.
for Jimi Hendrix. You guys have played for the president too, right? Did I read that?
Yes.
Yeah. In fact, we're going back to the White House on Monday to play a few acoustic songs for them.
And how cool is that to be like, hey, the president of the United States wants you to step by his house, the White House,
You
and play these
know.
songs.
You
the
can't
first-
miss it.
The first time it was funny because we were like, why? And they're like,
Talk
well,
to us.
because his daughters are huge fans, and we were like, oh wow, that's awesome. So that was really cool.
Now it's just like Brock gave me a ring. He said, "Come by and play some songs."
I will
so
say
we're cool.
it was interesting when we did the DC tree lighting, and so we did a couple songs, and it was like where you guys right in the front row were sitting was President Obama, Michelle Obama, his two daughters, and the grandmother. It was
Yeah,
just
does that
right
sound
there.
cool, you
Hold
guys?
on, hold on.
Terrifying.
What about the 35
I know,
security behind
and
him?
then the people with sniper rifles,
Yeah, no pressure, right?
and all that stuff.
You just
Yeah.
give them a big smile, and they're
You
just
can't even
like,
give him a weird look. You can't even be like,
Hey,
If you mess up, do you get shot? I don't know. We don't know.
why did he just touch his right ear? I'm like, what? No, I didn't.
my taxes are paid, I swear.
They really were whispering things to each other the entire show. Like, what are they saying?
Off with his head. Not this guy.
Take out the dude with the green shirt.
What?
I got a couple of questions. Same question. It's from me too. Are you guys single? Is the question.
Wait, what, bro?
what?
They want to know if you're single. I got
Wait, you
5
asking
questions.
that, or-
Well, I'm asking for them.
Okay.
Yeah.
just checking.
So,
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah.
All of us are.
would you ever date a fan from Iowa?
Yeah. I mean,
Specifically from Iowa.
Yeah, of course, right?
well, hey.
Where's Samantha? Samantha from West Des Moines. Here's Samantha's question.
What's the
Yes,
point?
Samantha.
If you could be any kitchen appliance, which one would you be and why?
What's Saeed? Sorry, I don't know if you guys say that. I don't know if you guys say that here from West Des Moines. I just figured
We do
that
now.
would
It's a weird question. I've gotten this once, but maybe a whisk because I like to mix
Ooh.
things up.
Mix things up a bit.
Yeah.
be.
Anybody else?
Huh.
She's like, nice, okay.
I don't know.
How about a knife? Because I like to get to the point.
Hey, you guys are gonna have to come up with something good. So
You know what I always found really cool? You know, it's kind of stupid actually. You know those things where you like hard boil the egg and then you put it into something and you look like this and it cuts it all into a bunch of pieces.
Yes.
I always thought that was kind of cool.
Magic chop.
because you're
Magic chops.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Oh, yeah.
I love those things.
Eccentric.
our excellent.
What an eccentric choice.
Thanks.
You can't give us questions like this because we'll go off on a tangent.
What? Well,
We're very punny
It's true.
people.
Makes my job easier. So
Yeah.
you talk about appliances. It's
We're
awesome.
supposed to start talking to ourselves. So anyway,
Hey, you know he's a spatula in Spatula City.
How about Sarah from Clive? Okay, this is a good question.
Hi, Sarah.
How does it feel to have people stalk you? The smiles go away.
Yeah.
But it's rarely the person that you want to be stalking you that's stalking you, to be honest. Like, I'll meet a really attractive model, I'm like, hey, come stalk me. She's like, no thanks.
nope, not interested.
Honestly, we have the best fans in the world, really. We barely have stalkers, and if they're stalkers, they're just dedicated fans.
Yeah,
to
we
show
really
up
don't
to
get bothered
shows.
all that much. I mean,
Yeah, I
people
mean,
just like coming to see the show.
I got a call from my neighbor about maybe 2-3 weeks ago, and she was like, I just got a package from Jessica. I'm like, what? From Germany? I was like, what? I was like, how did she get my address?
Oh,
that's
I
scary.
literally have a package from Jessica from Germany. at
He
my
opens
home.
it back and she's like, hello! What?
She was, hello.
Yeah, ich liebe dich. I've been expecting X days.
Kat from Des Moines. Where's Kat?
Hi, Kat.
Kat's in the back. She wants to know, when did your career start and how?
Well, they're ending today. Our careers, well, Big Time Rush started about 4 years ago now. Actually, a little longer than 4 years in terms of the audition process, and four of us have been together for about 3.5. But individually, we all were singing and acting since we were little. You know, like 6, 7.
Yeah. Oh, I grew up in California. My 2 older brothers were kid actors, and so I kind of just fell into it. It's kind of really the only thing I've ever done my whole life.
Is it cool? 'Cause I think with this past album, you guys have like branched out beyond TV shows, and now getting like fans from everywhere. Is it cool to kind of see like the band is getting bigger and bigger by the year?
It is. It's
Yeah.
cool to see the growth for sure, and I think that's what we've always wanted. We never really wanted to stop until we got to the place that we saw best fit. So we're having a great
I
time.
think the thing that we're happy about is also it's been steady. You know, we've just been having a great time. Like, it didn't go from here to like stratospheric in 1 second. And so we have time to like appreciate everything and appreciate our fans and get to play some good music.
And
And on that note, there's like, oh, did I go?
To go
No,
ahead.
I didn't realize you were talking. Go
I
ahead.
mean, I was just gonna say that.
No, guys, stop. I'll go.
I was just gonna say I'm probably gonna be 30 and still be in a boy band, but you know what? It's great.
All good.
It won't be
That's
this
all
one.
good.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Sorry, you're out. Right. What's the writing process like for you guys? Y'all like lock down time and get together, or do you kind of go off your own thing?
We mix it
or-
up a lot.
Yeah, it's hard on tour. A couple of the songs, like Love Me, for example, we wrote last tour, and it was like a 3 or 4 day process. Whenever we had 20 minutes free, we'd go in and work on the track or lyrics, whatever it,
It was
might
like
be.
jaw drop, heart stop.
Oh, I'm worn out. Let's do this tomorrow.
All right, we gotta go.
But other times you just sit down with a buddy or by yourself and jam something out in a few hours.
We've done a good job with letting each of us kind of take our own spot and kind of do our own thing as well, which I think has helped keep us together.
We all
which has
appreciate
been
each
so
other's
nice,
musical
yeah.
tastes, so when someone writes a song, we usually love it. You know, whether I did it or he did it or he did it or he did it. So
Sometimes.
Having said that, a lot of the songs we love still didn't make the album, but
maybe they'll be on the third.
Re-releases, and then you have
Yeah.
more songs. Like
True. We've been thinking about that stuff.
The current single is called "Windows Down." I read somewhere online that it was for Kesha originally, or Kesha had her hands on it, or something like that.
the only relevance to Kesha is that she actually cut the song. One
Okay.
of our good friends wrote it, and she happened to cut it. She liked it. Trust me, there are a lot of artists that like the song because it's a great song, but it wasn't. She didn't write it, and it wasn't written for her.
She did her own version
She
of
rewrote
it.
it herself.
Okay.
Yeah.
Awesome.
And then
Can we hear it now?
you guys want to hear it?
Yeah, let's do it.
Not Kesha's.
Yeah, not
We don't know
Kesha's
Kesha's
version.
version.
Ours is a little cleaner.
All right, guys.
A little less glittery.
And there's not as much Jack Daniels involved with ours. Here we go. So if you guys know the words,
It was a lyric in this.
it was a lyric in woke up in the
You guys sing with
morning,
us.
1, 2, 3, 4, 1. Throw it up!
All right, it's all you guys. Sing it.
We say yeah, pretty baby. But you know that wish I could bring you up across the map. Yeah, can feel it in the air that it's on tonight. Don't really care if it's wrong or right. Pedal to the metal, baby, hold me tight. Anything you want, can get that girl. If you with that girl, everybody knows that I want you. You want me, baby, show me. Roll your windows down, let your hair flow. Yeah, girl, tonight. Right, sing it. All the windows down. When I'm rolling through your town, we say yeah. We say yeah.
Come on, sing, guys.
Shooting over, feel the breeze, girl. Let's take a lap, yeah. I can feel it in the air that it's on tonight. I don't really care if it's wrong or right. To the metal, baby, hold you. You want me, baby, show me. Roll your windows down, let your hair flow. It all goes tonight.
Come on, guys, you know the words, sing it.
Tonight. Woo! All the windows down. Woo! When I'm rolling through your town. Woo! We say it, yeah, yeah. Woo! We say it, yeah, yeah. Everybody knows that I want you.
Thank you guys.
So in general, like, how long is it so like, if an album comes out, a new song out, before you start to see people at the shows know the new songs? Like right away, or does it take?
I think sometimes before we know the new
Yeah.
songs.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, our fans, most of them, at least in the first 30 rows we see, know the songs pretty much as soon as they come out.
And then as far as like the tour, like the list of songs, what do you guys choose the order? Or how does that even go about?
Yeah, that's funny. When we started playing, we rehearsed one song and then we knew one song. We rehearsed two. Our first concert, we barely knew 5 songs and couldn't even do an encore. But now we're at the point where we are cutting down songs. We've got enough we can choose. We can mix it up.
We have a catalog.
Yeah.
A catalog,
A
yeah.
catalog.
Is it hard to not play certain songs? Like I want to do this song, but I gotta do this one.
Yeah,
Sure.
very much so.
Like choosing kids to play your own kids, right? Like which kid do you like the most? Which kid has to stay home and not go to the amusement park?
Exactly.
Exactly. Who is being good today? So.
Got a question from Kayla from Urbandale. Kayla, where's Kayla at? You can raise your hand, Kayla. It's okay.
This audience is terrified. You guys need to wake up
Yeah, for real.
sure.
Kayla wants to know who's your favorite band besides yourselves.
We love our band.
Well, if we have to pick someone else. I'm a huge fan of the Killers, so I've always loved them. And so.
Yep, that's a good one. Taking Back Sunday has always been my favorite band. Incubus,
Definitely.
definitely. Yeah, bro.
A band called
Absolutely.
Parachute.
They've been in the lounge actually. They've been here
They're
before.
awesome.
Love Parachute.
Maroon 5 is one of my favorite bands.
Classic. That's a woo. Yeah, that's one of those.
Where's Cassie? Cassie.
We see you, Cassie.
All
What's
right.
up, Cassie?
Where's one place you've never been to but always wanted to go?
Barcelona.
That was quick.
Yeah, no, I want to go.
You know what? I might end up going if I can make it happen. The Swiss Alps. Do some snowboarding up
That'd be
there.
awesome.
I might go there also if I
Yeah.
could make it happen, but Ibiza would be cool. Or Ibiza, what is it?
Ibiza? Is it Ibiza?
One of those, but
Ibiza.
it would be fun for sure.
Me, you know what? I got to travel a lot as a kid because my parents just love traveling. So I was, not that I remember it all, but I'm like a super homebody. So just being home after this tour is going to be so awesome.
Is
It's
it
just
weird
stay
that
home.
after this whole tour I'm gonna go to like 5,000
I'm going to
miles
sleep
away?
for about a week first, and then maybe go to Barcelona.
As I say, like after the tour's over, like how many days do you guys get off before?
2 weeks.
We'll have 2 weeks.
Hopefully,
And then go
2
back
weeks.
into recording the third album and then filming, actually doing radio shows, then come back and filming for a season.
Is that the perfect mix though? Because I imagine like you guys can't stay away from it for too long without getting the itch to go back in the studio or go back.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, man.
Yes, in
Sorry.
the back.
Sorry, hold on. He's in the back. I love the enthusiasm, dude. All right.
Well, it's nice because as soon as you get sick of filming, you go on tour, or sick of recording, you go and film, or vice versa, you know? So we're pretty lucky we get to have all these worlds and we get to work in each and every one of them.
Obviously, you guys are on Twitter. Can you give out our Twitter handles?
Oh yeah. Mine is at Heffron Drive. HEFFRONDRIVE.
Mine's just at my name, at James Maslow.
Mine's at one Logan Henderson. It's the number 1, and then Logan Henderson.
And mine's at the Carlos Pena.
Well, guys, thank you for coming to the lounge.
Thank you.
guys.
One round of applause, Big Time Rush.
Thank you, guys.
Thanks, guys.
So we're gonna have the guy.